I don't know why the stream stopped. I must have hit a button. I don't know what button ends the stream. I didn't do that on purpose, that's for sure. It only realized to me that something was off when it said I had 0 viewers. Okay, cool. Do I have a button that just ends stream other than the big old end stream button? I shouldn't. Have like another side button. I don't get that rage quitty. Yeah, this is a good enough gallery replay. Well, we're gonna send it and move on. Turntables. Alright, is this one, did we allow? We did allow, okay. So we can just do the whole cheese strat. We can quite literally just hang a bridge. I've never actually done that, just make the bridge just hang out in the middle by these things. I've always kind of built like a turntable system. Alrighty. I forgot how slow that guy is. Right, that's a problem. Please don't break. It's breaking. Yeah, I can see why it's doing that now. Fine, we'll just mirror the whole thing. Don't care, it's our budget, it's gonna stay in place. Or not. Why is it doing that? That's kind of dumb. Because I was kind of hoping just to kind of like make a little road catch, like inside here. To just scoop him up and around and have him just like go around one time by the wheel and just have him drive across. I know I played one of your looping levels, Fanta. Thought it was alright. Spring. Cool, that didn't work at all. I keep forgetting I have reinforced road. Which one? Oh, I have no idea. We're just gonna stick that guy over here. Oh, it wasn't a recent one, it was an old one. We'll see how this goes. And that is reversed. I get Pizza Tower vibes from this, even though this is totally well before Pizza Tower. I wonder if I can just do that to save some money. Pick it up and go around. I mean, if it wasn't breaking, that'd be nice. Cool. Not what I wanted. That's not how that was supposed to go. forgot I can compress springs. I forgot. Oh, man. Why are you snapping all the time now, huh? Actually, this doesn't need to be like that. This just can be straight, huh, right? Or just make a small jump. Because roads are expensive. Fine, fine. We'll make it all reinforced. Fanta, as for which level you played, I really have no idea. This can't be like that if I'm going to move these across. Why don't I just, I should just make this entire side held up by springs. It'd be just so much easier. Oh, I forgot I didn't put a thing in the middle. Like, why can't I just do that? A little checkpoint level with 20 ordered checkpoints. That's not little. Oh, that is putting a lot of stress on that in the middle, huh? Oh, that's that? No, that's not supposed to be. No, don't connect like that. Okay, maybe just... No, I want the whole thing to be on a spring. Just don't want the whole thing to snap off, which is doing. And I'm not a fan. Because putting a spring on this end is just kind of stupid. Really wonder how much better it is to just support the middle back like I had it before with rope. It seems like it will move a bunch. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. But this guy has to be flipped around the other way like this to kind of catch him and bring him back around. And then I gotta shave 5 grand. Hey, you wanna let go of the car? I kinda need him to move on. This is not helping. Because I do need to put like some kind of road in here to absorb the fall, if he's gonna fall out. Yeah, like that. Because I could just put like a piece of road like that with a spring on it, but I don't think that's gonna be too great. Because he's gonna just drive and yeah. Maybe a smaller piece? No, he still kind of comes in pretty hot. Smoother ramp? He jumped over it. Neat. Okay, don't jump over it anymore, please. He's kind of stuck in there like that. That's not good. Okay, now you can't get through. Sure, that's what I wanted to have happen. Gives me a stupid idea. Hold on a second. Because why not? I mean, if it conflicts, it won't break, right? Because he's got insane horsepower. Oh, that broke. Okay. We can deal with this. You know what? We can deal with this. Who said it had to be rigid? Oh my god. Rigid, please. Okay, so this side needs to be heavier. Which means I gotta take away some of this weight. And this can be smaller too, because it's not actually structural anymore, it's just kind of linking it together. Alright, this is still too heavy. Okay, now it's not balanced. Still not balanced. A little unbalanced. A little too much. A little too much. Yeah, a little less. A little less. You know what? We are close to balance. Really? Okay. Okay, we have equilibrium. Well, we're close to equilibrium. We need, like, I guess, less moment on that. Okay, so we're going to not compress this at all. We're just going to leave it neutral. He's going to fall out on his own. Okay, please leave. Oh, that's why I did that, didn't I? Because he gets stuck. And this kind of went around to the wrong side. Okay, so we do need to probably stretch this a little bit so it doesn't get in there. And probably should think about doing something like that to keep the balance. I'm really enjoying this bridge, by the way. Now that I've like decided to do this stupid thing, it's so much better. Okay, he's upside down. Not what I wanted to have happen, but maybe if that thing comes around and bops him, he'll flip upside right. You know, here's hoping. Nah, it just swings him a whole bunch around. Alright. Small little catch. Okay, he did not make it in there. He flipped it over. Not what I wanted. Oh, it almost grabbed him. We're playing like a claw machine game here. Okay. Snag him. Snag him! Come on! Damn it! There we go. That's better. We are going to get this like this. I'm so glad the springy thing absorbs all that energy. But definitely I should consider putting it on this side. Just making it really floppy. Not good. Well, it put it down gently, but that's not kind of the orientation I was hoping for. maybe figure on this side would be better. No, it was not good. Okay, it's kind of squeezed out a little ways. Okay, it's going to go around for a second time. I wasn't expecting that. A third time. Okay, cool, we've got it stuck in a new and unusual way. Okay, so that shape is not good, because it will get out of that shape. Part of me wants to make this side springy as well, or we just do something like, I guess we go back to doing this again. Give it a spring landing spot. Or we don't, and it gets stuck again. Nah, 100% for a second to cut it. That grabbed it. That was too much force for that guy. That needs to be a little bit reinforced, but this pipe probably does not. Hey, okay, we're under budget now. We're just putting springs everywhere. Okay, he got stuck again. Please do not get stuck. No, that's the stuck position. That's where guys go to get stuck. And look at you, you're stuck again. Like, just squeeze really hard against that. Don't let him in. Maybe, come on, springiness? I want the springiness. Oh, he's in the stuck position. He's not going to get out of that. Make it really long, I guess. He's like really trapped in it now. It's a full-on carriage. He's sneaking through the end of it. I don't like that. Hey, hey, hey. Do not go around again. Do not go around again. Oh, he's going around again. Get off the damn Ferris wheel. I guess we'll have to manually make a disembarking platform. Okay, you know what? Bet you if that was a tad bit shorter, it'd be okay. I don't know why you broke. You're not doing anything. Very squishy, springy. Okay, the idea is that on the second go-around, he won't do that. That's not why he wouldn't do that. If I do that, then maybe it's different. It is, a little bit. Stop landing on your back, dude. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Get through, come on, and make it! Oh, that's gonna be bad. Okay, so we're gonna need to make this, like, parallel, kind of. Actually, we're gonna scrap this whole thing first, because if we rebuild it in wood, it will weigh more, and it will be cheaper. We're going to do something like that. Okay, it's not heavy enough, that's for sure. Does that make it weigh heavy? No, it's too much. There we go, balanced. Kind of. Oh, he got in the bucket again. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to get out of the bucket. Well, that's not what you were supposed to do either, but you know what? We're gonna go make sure that, yeah, I'm still watching the videos. I just changed that. I didn't change this. Hopefully that butterfly affected it, and it's going to do it all good stuff now, but you never know. Well, it kinda. Hopefully it makes it over that. Not again. Going off grid for this one. Ah, it flipped around again. Don't do that. Okay, as long as you just don't flip sides, we're all good here. Ah, it flips sides. I just say we just frickin' hang the thing. Why? There we go, that's better. More spring shenanigans. Hello, Soul. Hopefully when he lands, he ain't gonna break stuff. Well, I mean... You're the wrong way around, buddy. Well, that's not how that was supposed to go, that's for sure. This level's taking me a little bit longer than I thought it would. I thought doing this would be making it would be easy mode. Well, he's upside down. That's not how I wanted that to go. Oh, that'll reach perfect. More springs. Cool, he's upside down. That's not what I want. Yeah, I know it's hard on grid. I know. I don't think everything is on grid. I think this guy got. No. Actually, things are still on grid apparently. No, I ain't gonna flip around the other way. If I do that, it makes it more prone to land on its wheels. That's for sure, though. Nah, I want the bumpy road there because it correlates with that point, and I want to save money. Even though this is pretty green, I could probably replace it with a lot of wood. But see, now he's prone to land on his wheels. That sucks, Soul. Oh my god. I'm doing it this way because I thought it'd be funny. No, you don't land on your nose. God, this is such a wonky curve. Look at that. All just to make sure that he lands right side up. I was saying this guy is like the opposite of buttered toast, but then I realized like that's just a coin. A fair coin can land either way. Okay, so I need to make it push farther back. Well, I do probably want to just go through and just... replace these with wood for right now. Because I'm pretty sure that's not going to get hurt all that much. No, you. Okay. That is right side up. Just don't go back around for a second go. You are facing the wrong way. It got pushed through, and it's still not right side up. Phenomenal. No one else has ever done it that way before. And that's not a good thing. Okay, so we can probably just do that. This is just such a steep spot. Oh my god. I went from trying to change how the catch worked to trying to change how this works to trying to change how this works. I'm just cascading. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Come on. And now time it to just sneak into that catch. Yes, squeeze in, squeeze in. Perfect. He made it through. Damn it. Okay. 60% compressed. No, wait, hold on. 60% stretched. I want that guy to pop out. Like, come on, just force him through. Okay, 60% might be a bit much. 20%? No, it's... It may have been a bad idea to try and pop him out on top, but, you know, what can you do? And also, I guess now we're in butterfly effect territory. Good lord. I don't know what to do to get... Let's do that. Change butterfly a little bit. Alright. Get in there, and then don't make it all the way through just yet. You're most of the way through. Actually, I think you will most definitely squeeze through with a little bit of help from the end. Come on, don't break. Just... it snapped off. He does fit through, though. Cool, it butterflied the other way. I don't know why that was changing stuff with butterfly effect, but it was. I guess we do neutral on that. It's very, very floppy. Hopefully we'll just keep them trapped in there long enough. Okay, that's new. Why are you doing that? Very cool. I could just change with the... I could mess with the spring, I betcha. 20% compressed. That'll change some things around, that's for sure. Yeah, he gets stuck there. Cool. That's different. Such a steep curve. Let's change the catch. That's always a good idea. That's not what I wanted that to have happen. Right, it weighs different amounts now. Oh, he's sneaking through again. Damn it. Honestly, though, if he wants to sneak through, so be it. I dare him to do it. Alright. I like what we got going on here. I'm going to take a 5-minute bathroom and refill the water break. Be right back at it. Water goes in, water goes out. Cycle of water is complete. And it looks like he didn't make it through all the way. I didn't want to do that. And I will there. Everyone can now see my failure in very, very slow motion. Okay, so this probably needs to be. I need to make it squeeze in there and then have him pop out. That might be a bit much squeezing. Come on, pop out. Here we are. Alright. I have no idea what the fuck I was doing on this side. I should just make that on this side and call it good. Although that's probably just really close to working anyways. Let's just do that, get rid of this guy, see if that works. Alright, I guess he's gonna go around for a second time. Or not. What took you less time? Okay, he's partway out. Nice! Good to hear it. Neat, that's 180 degrees out of phase. That's interesting shaped. That's not good. Bonus not good. Make that compressed. How did you get stuck like that? It's out of phase yet again. Now, please don't go butterflying on me just because I moved to the other side. It butterflied on me. Well, that was just too loose. Honestly, wait. Hey, we tried our best to make this level make this level less butterfly by making these things weigh a fuck ton. Oh no, not suggest a level. That it can never end well. How did you just sneak through that? Took you 40 minutes to finish it. That does not bode well for me. Okay, get stuck long enough, but don't get stuck for too long. Oh no, this is not going to end well. Okay, that's going to work. No! Don't do that. Let's try that instead. No, I just play on grid because that's how I always have played. I don't like going off grid. It feels too unpredictable. With grid, I can know how to revert things if they don't work out so great. You motherfucker. It's because it weighs too much. Seriously? I mean, we don't even have the stress anymore. We know this is going to basically more or less work. '40th. Neat. Alright, let's get a good replay of this. What the hell is next, anyways? Oh, this one. This one's not actually that bad. I think I can hammer this one out real quick. Because I can just do... Up one, over one, boom. That. Do I have auto draw turned on? That's bad. I don't want that. Holy cow, I don't want that at all. Okay, and so if I hold this point, it's going to rotate around that way. Perfect. And so if I unclick that, and I just want to make sure this is going to work the way I think it's going to work. Just make sure this guy rotates around 180 degrees. That's not what I had in mind. Right, wait, hold on. I gotta attach it like that. This point over to 180 degrees, so these gotta be attached like that. Terrible linkages, yeah. Okay. It's kind of doing what I wanted to do, but I'm obviously not supporting it enough. And if I support it here, it's not going to do anything important. It's just going to make it not work the way I want it. It's going to just fold it 90 degrees, which is a cool movement, but not what I want. I think I need to do that. Yeah, that's what I want to do. There we go. Look at that. Hot damn. Okay, cool. Okay. And now we should have two of them flipping around. Very nice. Okay, that should be a joint. And we're going to just basically say, you guys go, and then remove all. Remove all, don't need them going. Cool, and then we just do the mirror here. No, you're let go. Okay, so my plan is I'm just going to shift the entire goddamn bridge to the left once I get it down there. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to link that like that instead of like this on this side. Kind of link them all together. Then that links to that, links to that, links to that. I like it. Alright, cool. Now we're going to do that to that. And we're going to set all these to be split joints that are turned off. bum, 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 bum. And then on this phase, they are all let go. And I will simply just move the whole shebang over 4 meters. That's how much we need to go over by, right? Because when we go on down like that, straight line down, yeah, 4 meters. Up 1, over 1, there's my diagonal, do it again. That's how much I have to move it by. Listen, dude, I have no idea. We're gonna put that, I guess, there. That's gonna be locked in place. And that's also locked in place. Gonna put a hydraulic across. That's locked in place. And we'll just grab another one of these guys, I guess, and stick it here? Yeah, why not? Okay, that is nothing. So we're going to hold him here and here. Lock. Okay, good, he's locked. That. Lock. Lock. This phase, these guys do nothing. And in this phase, they do something, and then nothing. Not quite. I'm confused what happened. Oh, you know what? I betcha that needs to be unlocked and that has to be unlocked. Yeah, Christian's logged a lot of hours in Plybridge 3. Alright, where am I going wrong with this? That point's locked in, that's why. Fine, just let go of all these things. There goes the bridge. That's such a goofy ass bridge, holy shit. Just over and... Oh, that sag is killing me. I gotta support it. Listen, I never said I was going for budget. Just under budget. I am pleased. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. I gotta beat Palfly. I can't let that just in. I know Palfly. Vaguely. As much as one could know a random person on the server. In my riddle solve, I had them all flip over, and I carried this one from this corner to this corner on one really gigantic fuck-off guiding arm. There we go. Now I've beaten Palfy by a mile. Gallery solve for... I don't know which one's yours, dude. How much money is it? I'll have to go, like, I'll sort by budget. $19K. This one. There's no problem. There we go. Yeah, that's one... Yep, no, we knew that was going to be a thing. That is clean. Oh, hold on. Actually, I have a... I had a scene set up where I could look at these things better. Not working. That's a good bridge. I like that. Let's do an RC and look who's on the last page. Look at that. That is... I like the cat ears on it. Hey, Hexa, I know that name. They did the same thing I was doing. Only with less hydros. There's Luna. I think Arglin made her speedrun. Hey, that's basically what my solution was. Oh, this was nice. Alright. We spent so long making sure these things were not, were uncheesable, and we eventually just gave up on it. I don't think I've actually solved this one. Alright, so... how far do I have to go? 5 roads. Really? That's just a 90? Yeah, it's just a 90, okay. And then on this side... okay, it's going to be a bit more complicated than a 90, because it's got to go a little bit further. We're going to have to build this down to a cost. Okay, just silent music right now. I gotta ping. It's my brother. Hey, Fanta joined the server. Nice. Oh my god, I just see what you posted as in terms of... yeah. I'm not trying that soon. Not anytime soon. I'm sure it's not that bad, but you know. Now here's the thing. How far away is this? This is 14.4, 14.1. So if I make this thing 7, and make one of these locked, when it falls over, it should be pretty much tensioned up. And like, I know I can do a 90. I'm not going to do a 90 because I need to get more, I need more strength. So I need to be holding it like much farther out. Okay, that was pushing it way too much. I can't believe I had all that almost dialed in. Okay, so this needs to expand a tad bit less. Nope. We're gonna just do that and we're gonna reduce it by like, I guess 3%. No, I guess 2%. Okay, we're definitely going to want to shrink that by a little bit. Look at... Oh, come on now. Okay, I guess... We gotta find the right spot for this rope. I guess it was fine where it was. We'll just replace this with a piece of stronger material. Actually, hold on a second. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this? What did, actually 90-degree rotation to right there. What's this amount? Basically 11. We can do that with 4.5 twice. .5. And then 3.16, and then 2 point. That might be about what we want, actually. Like, really close to it. Yeah, we just gotta tweak that a little bit more. That's making it longer by a little bit. Oh, look at that. Perfect amount. You're rank 5 and the weak 5, and no one will take that away from you. That's damn straight. Now, the nice thing about this is the fact that I've done it so that you can just stack it. Oh, don't tell me. That's sucky. So I gotta rotate this out. And then, like, fold out an extra piece. Expand that, and then so bummed about that. That's going way too far. Okay, let's just remove this piece for right now and see if it's actually just falling apart because of other reasons. Is it just overextending? Really? That? Huh. Okay, it doesn't like that. How about there? If I replace you with that, how do you fare? You don't like it as much. That was kind of funny. Alright, let's see how that fares. I did not go far enough. And that guy is really struggling to get up that. Okay, so first of all, push it less. I don't think that rope's doing anything. Okay, that's about the angle I want. But that's not folding far enough. Wait, no, that's backwards. It's like origami. Yeah, this is like... This is Polybridge at the end game. We're just gonna fucking throw a 45 in here. Ooh, hold on a second. Oh, perfect spot. Okay, we need to go expand a tad bit more, and this rope is doing absolutely nothing, so we can get rid of it. Please, just climb up the slope. You can do it. You only played the first Polybridge. Well, here's the... This is 610C. So not only are we in the secret world, we're in the secret world challenges, which are just fucking ridiculous. And this is not a good slope, because he can't make it up. This is not good. And either I need to make this a better ramp. Not hard to do. He may be still moving, but I'm going to do this. Well, I completely missed the mark on that one. Come on, stop being a butt. When it folds out, you really think it's still moving? No problem. God, I am not gonna sit here at, no, it's stalling out. I'm not gonna sit here at 2400% speed for that to go nowhere. Yeah. That's what I should be doing. It's not what it is not what I am doing. Okay, that went way too far. Okay, that just goes way too far. You know what? That wasn't bad. I like that. Okay. Oh, cool. I can just attach those. No problem. Not you, no problem. I'm just like I can attach these together with no issue. Okay. I can pull a little less hard. How much further can I stick this out? Damn it. That's a pretty sizable gap. Yeah, damn. I really don't like having to stick a thing on the end of this. But that's a bad spot for that. Holy cow. What was I thinking? Yeah, I need to change that, but that is going to be... yeah. No. What am I gonna do? How do I get... There we go. That's how I get my extra expansion. Right, can't go through that. Okay. So I'm not going fast enough. So for anyone curious what I just did, I split a hydraulic in half, basically. And what that does is it means the hydraulic basically goes faster. And so by putting it into smaller chunks, it goes faster, so these go slower because they're bigger. But I probably do need to extend that out a little bit. No. Pull it in a little bit? Yeah, pulling it in somewhat, but not too much. We're going to make that control a little bit, and then this one also a little bit. Ah, that's much better. Okay. Probably don't need this one to be that. I just make that one contract a little bit more, and we're good. That one's kind of breaking, not good. We can put a string in to hold up that end, I think. Expand that one a tad bit more, and I think we're fine. Okay, that's lined up right where I want it. We just gotta hold it in place. So, probably just dangle to here and then up to here. Call that. Nah, need much less than that. Okay, actually no. We should be going to some point out here. We're like a quarter joint off. Oh, that did it. Never mind. I bet you we could have just done like up to there, and I think I might put it on, make it taut. Other side? Just trying to get that. There we are. That's perfectly stretched out. That's where I wanted it. It looks better that way anyways. Man, I'm on fire with these. Oh boy, forgot this one. We're only we're only 2 hours into the stream. I've done up till 10. Any SSR gamers in chat? Oh boy. I think I only need to support these guys, and then it's just springtime. I missed. We're just going to set these to all remove all, just so that I don't have to worry about it later. Things that move are 2s, things that don't move are 1s. That was very weak sauce. Weak sauce, Kevin here. Alright, that's under a lot of pressure. And it didn't go anywhere. Fine, we'll take that. We'll just do something like, I don't know, put it here. And I assume we'll just stick these guys like, oh, you know what, can I get that guy to stick to that? %, compressed, 100% compressed, undo that. Splitties. Okay, so these are all the same. And then we're going to just tie this guy down. And then on phase 2, we're gonna let it fly. Oh, it didn't quite do what I wanted. Didn't also realize it was that low. Doesn't quite reach. I probably should put more power into that one. Just don't break, then. Yeah, I need more power. Yeah, I know. Stop going places. Wait, hold on. No, hold on. You know, at least it's not like launching that fucking, Actually, no, hold on. If I keep that, it's gonna swing around. At least I'm not launching that frickin' bulldozer. That sucked. Kind of what I wanted. Not quite. Sure, we'll take that. This is what you get for playing the... Listen, I do not cheese this game. Are you... I don't... Well... I don't cheese it like that. I'm not fucking dropping road on this dude to launch him to the stratosphere. Oh, neat. It didn't... I can just... Alright, yeah. Perfect. Sorry. Oh. It needs just a little bit more oomph. Not quite. Your master mode solve crawled up the wall with a landmass anchor? What the hell? Oh, that didn't have any beans. Come on, give it the beans. We need a good old-fashioned kick in the pants. Like, that's a really good punt. I just need to give it more power, I guess. Actually, hold on, I have a silly idea. Oh, man. This is so stupid. I cannot believe I didn't think of this earlier. This is not to launch. This is just a spring to let him drive over here. just land on that piece and then roll over, hit the star, and get catapulted again. Yeah, there we go. It needs to be more pushy. I never actually played this level, Tony. I don't think I actually reviewed this one. I looked at it and said, yeah, it looks fine. Because I assumed that if I could beat the Master Mode version, I could beat this one. You know what I mean? That's not what I wanted to have happen. That's a very stressed out cable. Honestly, this needs to be pushing less hard. Because I need to actually roll over onto it. It just looks at it and it falls apart. Yay, AMD processors. We're gonna use a piece of steel instead, because sure, why not? Unless... No, it's not releasing on that phase. It's not doing that. Okay, now just hold on for dear life. Oh, it flipped over. Don't do that. Oh, it's just not happy with that. Let me give it a little bit... Needs a slightly different launch, I think. Yeah, okay. I like that. Don't think we need... How does that make that work? I don't want to follow that path, though. Because it just snaps off. Okay, just stay tensioned. Don't do the AMD thing where you just, like, do that. That seems to be taking it like a champ. Oh, it got caught in the wheel. Maybe... No. Maybe it's a different bounce? So very butterfly. It just... No, I need it to be... I think I might need to keep it in the wheelie position. And then that might make it launch better. just keeps getting caught. I don't... I'm gonna have to launch it with... I don't want to have to do something like this. Because I don't think it's going to be happy landing on that. Wait, no, hold on. Wait, no. Just make that 2, and that's going to work. Holy cow, that's a launch! Oh, come on now. That was an epic part of the music. Yes, I'm still watching. Right, I'll put a piece out here. Cable to that, and then cable to that, and that'll keep it in place. Or not, I guess. Okay. This is not doing shit, apparently. Because that cable's probably not doing anything, huh? Okay, now will you stay in place? Don't snap and break on me? I need to move it higher up, holy cow. Fine, we're just gonna redo this whole bit, like there, I guess. Bum bum bum. Okay, that's how we're gonna stretch it out. We're gonna do that. These should be 2s because they're all moving. Boink. Yeah, that's good. That's where I want that. Now we're going to strap it up like that. I can't see the numbers because it's behind a thing, so these shall be 2s, 2s, 2s. That's the 1. The lone 1. There's another 1. Okay. There we go. That's held in place now. Click over, and I4, these should all release. And that should be the trajectory I want to throw it at. That exploded. Probably should touch that. Yeah, probably should do something like that. Just kind of love how they just slowly just destroy themselves over time. For no good reason. Like, why? Spring is angry. Yeah, no shit. Oh, shit! Dogecoin? The scam crypto? Love that! Let us ban Blue Collar Horn. Congratulations! Get banned! Do I even need the piece, honestly? I'm just trying to think, like, why is it not doing it right? Like, I gotta really slow down and look at it, because it's like, it's being very funky. You know what I mean? You know what I think it is? This is too powerful. 90%, 90%. No, come on, 90%. Because I need to be landing with the tailgate here, not the tire. Rogue 1 on the bottom split joint. You're right, that should be a 2. I think I want to put something like that to there, put that at 2, and that should fling that more outwards. Okay, cool. Didn't like that. But what I can do is I can push this more that way, and I'll get more lateral force out. Oh, and it's unhappy. Oh man, it is super unhappy. It exploded. It's pushing it, but it's not pushing it quite right. That'll give it more sideways pushing. Or it'll just explode. For who knows why. Because, like, this is not under any stress at the moment. Then it goes really shredded and just, boom, explodes. Just gotta love AMD being funky. Maybe that will give it some slack. No, I didn't like that at all. That'll take some, hopefully take some force. It just cascade failures, huh? What if I reduce it to like 80%? Now it's not going to be as stressed. It still explodes. Cool. It liked that spot better, didn't it? No, I guess not. Adding just more. There's a piece of steel in there now doing all the work. I'm so confused. Just stay down. Just one gigantor cable. It's the stupid butterfly effect. And I'm not even butterfly, it's just this weird problem with AMD and very weird custom shape levels. No, they're not opening before they should. Phase this one, not doing anything. Phase this one, not doing anything. Phase this one, not doing anything. Phase this one, they're supposed to be opening on phase 4. Phase 5, we're not even there yet. Yeah, just some good old-fashioned wobble. when the split join phase happens, they just freak out. All right, let's try this again. Like, that's what I want it to. That's the way I want to launch it. Two, 2, 1, 1. Yeah. Okay. Phase 3. No. Phase 4. Yes. Right. I didn't support it there. Like, that is now fine. It's not powerful enough, but it's kind of where it needs to be. Let's try that. That'll give it some more oomph. I've got 3 roads. I think I can just do the rest normally. I don't even have to have a good launch. I just gotta have a copy of this system basically, because this is a really good launching system. Come on. Flips around too much. Make that a 2, it'll stay with it, and then it should maybe fling it better? Oh yeah, we're getting there. Do we not need this half? Oh, you've got to be... Come on. We're just going to do this. I'm not adding more springs. I know how bad that goes. Hooray! Now, we can do a better replay than this. Fancy pants replay. If I remember correctly, the next level is... Oh, thank God, it's not the one with the fucking sports cars, thank God. I'm not looking forward to that one. This one I can just crank out with some easy 90s. Yeah, or just, I don't know. I could do Lipkin. That's a big Lipkin. It's probably easier to do Grasshopper, honestly. Or I just, you know, stick some hydraulics on this guy to make it bow out into an arc. And... swing it through, but I would have to put a hydraulic here to bend it upright. Unclick, unclick. These need to expand by like a little bit. Okay, so this needs to expand by like a little bit, but this part in here expands by a lot of it. How much was this one? 20%? 20%, and then the hypotenuse is slightly less. No, it has to be slightly more, like 22%. Okay, so 18%, 20%. This guy less as well. We're just gonna jank our way through this. No measurements, no nothing. Just throw this through. Because if we can get to line up and land where it needs to be, I can just copy it and throw it to the next side. Okay, so I don't want to bend this one down. I actually want to bend this one up a little bit. Okay, so it's still actually, I'm going to turn these off for the first phase. Let's see what happens. Can I just get it through just by swinging it around? Do I even need that one? Or is it just... or is it going too far? Okay, I do need that one. But it's probably just going a little bit too far. Okay, so I probably need to pull this one up a little bit. Wait, no, it's turned off. Okay, so this guy needs to pull slightly less, and we're going to do this on 2 phases. This will be phase 1, And then phase 2. We'll get it halfway through, change the angle a little bit, and then get the rest of the way through. Okay, so we're going to want to keep these open on this face, but we're not going to want to change this just yet. This guy I don't think can change, but this guy should change. Probably should be expanding. A little bit more, I think, to bend the back end down so I can get the rest of the curve through. And I may actually want to put a hydraulic here to bend the back down anyways. The whole part of the bridge down. Yeah, I'm going to want to put a piece, I think, here. Contract like a little bit. Not on this phase, but on this phase. Actually, I'm going to save this. How hard would it be to do this legitimately with just normal stuff? Because if I think about it, I can just rotate this here to like here to here, slide it through however far it needs to go, and then just drop it down. This is going up 1.7. Okay, we gotta measure now. Sure, we can put that like that. Yeah, this will be much easier. But first, another water break. almighty. Let's see, so I'm gonna have... thingy gonna be here. I then just like to take this thing, stick it to the other side, and just, you know, fold it down flat. Yep, okay. So technically, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, and we're moving that point from there to there, 8 meters across. Okie dokie. But, remembering from earlier, we should not attach to the anchor joints, because those are kind of fucky and just bad to deal with. So we should be attaching to the truss, but still, we need to make an 8 meter approximate linear movement. So I'm just going to scope that out over here. So just going to build out in the middle of nowhere. Up 1, over 1. Here's my 45. Here's my X for my movement. This point will be pinned. This point's going to move, and this point's going to be my anchor, so this point gets shrunk. Becomes like that. Which means then if I've pulled on this with this, and this has a long arm out to here that we're supporting like that, and this is all splitted and that's locked. This is 4 meters, and that should flip over to the other side for 4 meters as well. Yeah, this is much easier than just winging it. Yeah, it's a perfect 4 meter movement. Nice. We're going to put these guys up here where it's going to be. We're going to do that point, and I guess at that point make these. And the nice thing about this is you can just take that, stick it like that. Okay, these are static points. No, wait, hold on. This point has to be fixed. Which it is. This point also has to be fixed, which it now is. That point is now fixed. That is our arm is going to wiggle Can I just link these together like this, and is that just fine? Should be fine. These should be 1s. These are 1s. That's 2s, and these will be 3s. No, wait, hold on, I gotta turn it on. I gotta turn that on. No, wait, these should be 3s. And these are just gonna be, because if these are 2s, these should be 1s. Because they're nowhere close to an anchor. Okay, so in this phase, don't care. But this should be turned off. On this phase, locked, 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 and then let go of 2. Then on this phase, let go of 1, locked, locked. Let's see how this works. I think I may have done this joint wrong. I think this joint's not correct. Yeah, so here, this point needs to be a 1. This is a 1. And this is a 1, so this is a 1, so these are 2s. Yeah, okay. Missing a support for the sway bar on the top left, or top right. Thanks, but I don't see it. I just want to see if this thing actually moves correctly to begin with. It moves correctly. Wait, no, hold on, that's not right at all. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep, nope, makes total sense now. God, I've wasted so much budget. Okay, so this, I can't have this point here, because it's connecting to things and it shouldn't. Yeah, no, I'm grabbing a different spot. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't need to go in that phase though, so don't go. Yeah, okay. Should lock in and just yank it over. Okay, why are you still attached down there? Oh, because you're all twos. Just dropped it off. Okay. Damn, we're almost through this, we're at 47 out of 60 videos in this playlist. When the playlist gets to the end or I get tired, I'm stopping. Okay. So in this phase, these are closed. These should be closed as well to move those down. I am sorry. That was the wrong button. That's not fun. Although I'm kind of wondering if I would have to make this into a climber. Then I don't have to worry about, like... Because then I don't worry about having it hand off. I can just have it climb from, like, joint to joint, and those are pretty reliable. I think I'm going to restart with a climber. Because it'll have a center section that can lift itself up. Then it will climb over the entire, you know... I'm just going to move over from here to here, which is 12 meters, which is just a bigger arm. It's not much more expensive to make the arm itself bigger. Then, you know, on another phase, the arm will then move itself over to the next spot and rinse and repeat. I think that's a much better way of going about this. That's not a road. So first I'm going to build the 12 meter long arm. Yeah, 12 meters. So that means my midpoint is 6 meters. So up 1. Actually, I'm going to need more reliability. Up 2, over 2, that's 2, 4, 6. That's too big. That would go way too large. I need half of that. Yeah. Because then it would flip across like that. Because if I rotate... Yeah, it's basically just copying this thing and sticking it there. So it would bring this point... No, it would bring this point to there, which is the movement I want to do. But by making this a little bit longer... I'm then making it more robust by making it move twice as far. No, actually no. I think I'll just make it more robust by making each arm have its own hydraulic. That's going to be my arm. So I'm going to need like a 2-meter lifting section. Might as well just do 2 hydraulics. Like that. This should be my initial... This is my carriage. It is a perfectly adequate carriage. I have a question. Does a grasshopper linkage work? Gonna unhook that. If this part is the wrong way around, does it still work? Because I have no idea. Because I'd like to make it more compact. No, you're supposed to be expanding. it is following a linear enough pattern with it on the wrong way around. Which means I can make... Okay, so these are not part of those supports. This is the support structure. And then we'll make up a long arm to go up here to grab that point. And we're going to grab all of this, stick it over here, clean up the parts, and then plunk it down here. No, not going to fit like that. Damn it, it's too tileable again. Unless I just... I'll stick it there, I guess. No, wait, hold on. It needs to be on... That's not part of the static part that's not moving. Okay, so the things that aren't... I'm just going to touch the things that don't move together, so... That's this segment here. Which then hooks into here on a 3-point. Because if I grab this again, I stick it here. It puts... Okay, I think I can work with that. Because this point... Okay. Oh, I can join that up like that? Oh, no, damn it. Fine. One overlap, that point. But that's part of the top dome, which I can push out. Okay, 0 overlap. Cool beans. And I can link these together. Okay. This is a chaotic mess. Don't go on these phases. And this we're just going to detach, unlock the 2s. Lift this up. These are gonna go. We're not gonna detach these things yet. It's gonna move across. We're still not gonna let go of these things. And we're going to turn those off. I think that should pick it up, move it over, and that is not looking good. There's a loose piece hanging out. I don't like that loose piece. I don't know what you're going supposed to... Oh, you're the other pivot. Where did you fall from? Here. I really should be color coding this. Yeah, because that part's hanging. That's not good. I don't know what this part... Okay, no, so... Damn it, I can't tell what's what anymore. But this is a pivot point, so this should be staying still. No, wait, what the hell's this? Okay, they're both pivot points. They're both pivot points for something. Haha, these should be expanding, shouldn't they? Okay, so that needs to not let go. This is a big, ugly monster. Now the question I have is, can I cheese this by making the up and across go at the same time? I don't like it didn't click. Nope, that's bad. I should definitely use 2 hydraulics to push it across, because then it'd be slower. Yeah, I guess I can't do that. So the phase would be lift, across, down. Then I would need to do lift, across, down again, but I need to do across again. No, here's my thought. I can probably just grab it here. Set these to be 1, 1, and I'll just make a platform here that I can hook into. make these 2s, I guess. That way on this phase, they're locked. And I can unlock these guys. And fire it across again. Everything should be unlocked and it should just go over. I'm not a big fan of the quick chains. Well, I overshot that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I just realized that that point is not a good place to attach to because it's going to move. I just want to make sure it clicks in. Okay, it does click in. Bad connection. Good connection. This should be 1. Hopefully it's just stress from it being heavy and not stress from it connected to a joint that I have incorrectly set. I don't know what this piece does. I swear to God, this is, this rhythm is, it's pizza time, but just slowed way the fuck down. I'm just not sure what is breaking. Is it just not far enough over? Is that? That is exactly what it was. It wasn't far enough over. But I do want to swap this over to that side. And I probably... want to have like something up here that I can hook into. Or it's something, no, it's just the stress is just not being transferred very well. Yeah, because this is going up to that point. That should probably make it a little bit happier. It's just so heavy, huh? It's like I need a guiding arm for this whole thing. Or more likely, I need a pin at this point. Something wasn't too pleased about that. I'm trying to see what. I don't need that piece, that's for sure. Or even most of this part, honestly. I just need wherever I've pinned it together, which is probably like there. Yeah. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I just need to pin it there. And there. No, that's what it is. This is just not a sturdy point to latch into because I need another point because they're parallel. I need like a vertical point. Like that point right there. Actually, hold on, no. Because I need more stability when I move the whole thing across. That's what the problem is. Yeah, it's sagging, huh? Okay, so that point didn't help. Colored bridge materials. Is this enabled? I think it is. Because I want to... I gotta be able to... I gotta see what I'm doing. No, that's the linking piece. Okay, that's one. Oh, this is random colors. We are going to color this in because I cannot see what I'm doing. Because I need to be able to see what pieces are being, like, used weirdly. I think it's because I don't actually have... I think it's because it's actually, yeah, it is sagging. So what is this piece for? This is for the building supports. So it does not need to be its own separate entity, because this point doesn't move. Same with this. This is just a superstructure. Because this point here is support material. That simplifies this down a lot. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I moved that and I shouldn't have. Okay. I'm thinking I might want to, like, shift one of these things up by a grid unit or something. But I'm realizing that what I need to do is I need to, like... I've put these all across on a perpendicular when I really needed to have put them across at an angle. Because, like, right now they're all parallel. Because, like, what does that do? Right, okay, so... because I don't have a... No, these should counteract for the sag somewhat. We don't need that piece, or that piece, that's for sure. It's because these points are sagging down too much. Now the question is, from there to there? No. From there to there? Yes. This is a 0.3. That should hopefully keep it from sagging. It's twisting. It's because there's a lot of mass to move. I'm really kind of curious, if I just let this thing click in, if I didn't actually try and move it on this phase, and on this phase, like, you know, I tried to actually, we're going to say let go of 3s on this phase. Don't move these. Move these. Would it even make it across if, like, if it was, like, fully, like, boxed in and supported, or was it, because, like, I'm pretty sure that it's got to be something with my climber. It's got to be something like, I'm sorry, what did I change? Oh, right, it's on this phase. My bad. Okay, so let's just say that on this E phase we don't do this, because it's supposed to be... Wait, hold on. Damn it, I confused myself. Should I try adding a tailpiece onto this? I mean, yeah, there's no piece between these guys, I know that much. Yeah, there is a piece missing here. Okay, so it's trying to move it right now, and it's bending down a lot. Yes, it is between these two pieces, so we can see how angled this one is, we can see how angled this one is. Or no, so our only point of keeping this thing upright is between this point down here and this point up here. That's how we're keeping this thing upright. And so what's happening is we're bending a lot right here. So the question is, if I extended purple out and put a second pivot arm on it, would it have more strength? But I bet you if I put on the pivot arm itself, because I needed to find a place to put that shape, because everything else was... Maybe I need a second one of these things. I need to keep it from popping up too much. I think what I need to do... Oh, you know what it is? I think I just need to just put a different one of these things somewhere else. Okay. Why is that a thing? These should be 2s. I'll get rid of that guy. I don't think I need that thing anymore. Put a linky thing there. Well, we'll see how that rolls. Okay, not firing. Not firing. But am firing here. Yeah, we'll throw that in the water for a second. Part of me wants to put this on the other side, but I don't think I have a place to put it.